Here on Studio 10, we love to give a behind-the-scenes look at some of the latest and greatest Broadway shows that are coming to the Wharton Center. And we have a special treat for you all today, and it's one of the cast members of the national tour, Jagged Little Pill. Lanny Corson, welcome into Studio 10. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Well, I cannot start this interview without saying go Orange. I'm also a fellow Syracuse grad.
Hey.
Now, I know you majored in musical theater while you were there. Did you ever think, while you were trekking it to class in the snow, that your career would ever take you on a Broadway national tour?
I mean, it was always the hope, right? So I am very, very happy to be here.
Absolutely. Well, in your own words, can you tell us what the Jagged Little Pill is all about?
Yeah, it's about a family, a seemingly perfect family that, just like all of us, we all have some issues that we are dealing with. Our issues in Jagged Little Pill span some pretty hot topic issues for the times. Addiction, sexual assault, interracial adoption, and then some of the more mundane challenges, like our society's strive for perfection and all of the pressure that high school and college age kids especially are under these days.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, can you also tell us a little bit about your role? I know you're in the ensemble, but tell our audience a little bit about what you do every single night.
Sure. So the ensemble, we call ourselves the Conscience. So we are kind of the guide for the family and for the principal characters. So we help to kind of show the emotion and are a very integral part of the show, of the story itself, which is a nice way to be in the ensemble. Sometimes being in the ensemble is a bit of a thankless job, but with this, it does feel like we are integral to the story. There's a lot of singing and dancing, but also we get to do a lot of different little parts. I'm the teacher in Frankie's classroom. I'm Joe's mom, one of the coffee moms that MJ interacts with. So we play a lot of the little characters that help our main characters on their journey.
Absolutely. Well, clearly the show would not be there without you guys. Well, is there anything that you guys do, anything you specifically do to prepare for a show every single night?
I physically warm up, I vocally warm up, and just try to, our choreographer talks a lot about staying soft. With this show, there's a lot of emotion, and there's a lot of, the movement is very organic. And so I think my main focus every night is to just try to find the ground and find myself within the whole organism of the show.
Wow. Well, I know this is also a jukebox musical, so we are going to be hearing some of Alanis Morissette's greatest hits. Is there a number that you have stuck in your head after every show each night?
Well, I think the most iconic song from the album and probably from the show itself is You Oughta Know.
That's my favorite. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. And I know you've done quite a few musical tours before, but is there anything different this time around?
This show, I love the idea of bringing this show across the country, specifically at this moment in time, because I feel like it does represent so much of what's going on in the country and in the world. And so it's exciting to be a part of something that is so current.
That's wonderful. So that's great, so that it can touch everyone. I'm sure there's something about each part of the story that relates to everyone here in the audience. Well,
yeah, there's a lot to relate to.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I want to say break a leg, and you can see Jagged Little Pill at the Wharton Center. You can learn more about the show by going to WILX.com/Studio 10. Well, there are a lot of times to see Jagged Little Pill if you're interested in going this week. If you take a look at the screen, you can see the dates and the show times as well. They'll be at the Wharton Center until this Sunday, and maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely going. I'm excited.